So let's start off with Tier 1. Now, just to correct anyone here, even though it was the first episode, the fact remains, Zex did use a Leo against a Gundam.
Probably better than everybody else.
So, and also, we needed something to match Zaku. So, this might help puny Leo compete. So, we have Char Zaku, moves 3 times the normal speed of a regular Zaku, and with this purple color scheme, mind you, is armed with a Zaku machine gun, a Heat Hawk, a bazooka, and a grenade.
Nice.
And the Leo, let's see, has rifle, bazooka, shoulder cannons. It can be equipped with a lot of stuff, but that doesn't really matter because it's puny as hell. And we have to admit, this thing looks a lot cooler. So let's get a vote of hands here.
I mean, they may have put Zex in a Leo, but if you give Jackie Chan a banana, he can still kill you with it.
Okay, that's true. All right, so let's let the fans decide and vote. Who do you think? Let's get a show of hands here. Who votes for Char Zaku?
Yeah.
All right, who votes for the Leo?
I mean,
Okay, Char wins by the
we're kind of on an even talent basis, so pretty much it comes down to the mech at that point.
The only argument I can see is that anytime a good pilot gets into a Leo, it has more than 1 health point.
Yeah,
It can take some damage before it explodes.
yeah. Doesn't it have like extra narrative help or health or something?
It has Pokemon.
So they get the Pokemon thing.
It has plot. It comes with a plot shield.
All right, now, well,
Makes it
now
more
that we know-
durable.
all right, now let's move on to the better mobile suits. Round 2. The Tallgeese versus Char's Gelgoog. And from the end, just to confirm
This is a
here,
real fight.
from this point on, the fights take place in space because if we had it on Earth, Zex would already have the advantage because all of his mobile suits can fly. So we gotta make it balanced here. So Char's Gelgoog, better than actually that was a prototype Gelgoog. It comes with a twin beam saber, a beam rifle, and a shield, even though he never really used a shield because he's an awesome pilot. And then we have the Tallgeese, which is the prototype of all the mobile suits in the Gundam Wing universe. It comes equipped with a shield, a Dober gun, and the shield can carry 2 beam sabers. But its most awesome feature is the 2 giant Hyper-Vernier engines on its back, which makes it iconic for its speed. Also, as I discovered from my Gundam official guide, the mobile suits in Gundam Wing are actually smaller. They're a few meters shorter than the ones in the Universal Century. I think it's like a 3-meter difference in terms of head height. So let's get a show of hands here. Who votes for Char? Ooh, wow. I vote for the Tallgeese.
I gotta go.
Holy crap! Wow.
Tallgeese on the map.
No matter what
Especially
Tallgeese
since
you
it's in
have,
space.
it's going to be overpowered.
Yeah, especially
Fighting
in
space.
space. Yeah. Now this is supposed to be the Xeon equivalent of a Gundam, mind you, but yeah, I guess we can get the Tallgeese.
And the Tallgeese can beat any Gundams. any wing Gundam wing Gundams.
Let's see. And also, eventually, our antagonists do, eventually down the line, have piloted their own Gundam. Which brings us to round 3. Spoiler here. The Hayaku Shiki versus the Epion.
Epion, done.
The Hayaku Shiki comes equipped with a Hyper Mega Launcher, which it takes forever to charge. A beam rifle, a Hyper Bazooka, the standard Gundam beam sabers, and head-mounted Vulcan cannons. And what's most iconic about this mobile suit is it was given a slight anti-beam coating, which resulted in its golden color scheme. And then we have the Epion, which transforms into a twin-headed dragon mobile armor. And this is a close quarters unit mobile suit. It comes equipped with an awesome looking heat rod and a giant beam sword.
It seems like the location would make a huge difference.
And
Not necessarily.
so we have new type abilities versus the zero system.
Slow-moving, high-powered weapons. That Gundam is more speed-based.
That dude can
Yeah,
warp.
this thing's definitely speed based.
I mean, they're both. And again, they're both incredibly talented pilots. So
And at this point, Char has already become a new type, and Zex is relying on the zero system. So I guess that would be on par in terms of.
That guy has guns, he has
Char would be
swords.
pretty much reacting to Zex's moves because if Char moves
sword,
first, Zex dodges and wins.
Char was able to take on this thing was battered to a pulp. Like it had no limbs. All it had were the Vulcans, and it was able to take on a Psycho mobile suit using fossil cells.
That was piloted by Zex.
The only issue for Zex is the fact that he has to get in close. So
Well, although the Epion is an amazing fighter, despite the fact that it goes up against ranged opponents. Unless if it's Wing Zero. But,
Well,
so, we have a...
So I guess one question would be, what's the terrain like where they're fighting?
It's space.
Okay.
Because again, if this was on Earth, Zex would have the advantage because Epion can fly.
Again, because it's space. I'm going with this Gundam, the higher powered, slower moving ones. Since he has to get in a little bit closer, all he has to do is react to what Zex does. I mean, it would still be a close fight, but I feel like the high powered weapons in space, there's less of a disadvantage for a speed handicap
distribution,
in
all that.
space than there would be on Earth.
Another thing, though, this I don't think he can get the time to use this thing because he has to charge it. The other weapons, though, he can use instantly.
Use your solar beam.
Would the zero system be the equivalent of the reaction firm?
That's a debate. That's a very debatable argument of whether the zero system. I would say that it's balanced between new types in the zero system. So, all right, let's just end this argument right here. Let's get a show of hands here. Who votes for Epion? Who votes for the Hayaku Shiki? All right, let's do that one more time.
That one was closer.
Epion.
Epion, count.
All right, hands down. Hands down.
No, count.
Oh, count. Oh, all right. All hands up.
Epion.
Zero system wins.
I see
He's the
13.
weakest type.
Okay, hands down.
Doesn't matter.
Hayaku Shiki.
What?
People change the sides here.
10.
9, 10. All right.
10 to 14.
Yep, 10 to 14 to 10. So Epion wins that one.
So it's definitely going to be a close one.
So yeah, Zex wins 2 of the rounds, and now we move on to our final round. It's 2 to 1 so far.
Zex Sean.
I told you. Why would you do that? You already.
Alrighty, so we have the MSO4 Sazabi versus the Tolkis 3. Let's start with the Sazabi. This thing is armed to the teeth. This actually is pride and joy bonuses. It comes armed with a mecha particle cannon in its abdomen, a cyclone system that allows it to operate funnels. It has 6 of them, so it can perform an all-range attack. It has a beam rifle, a giant shield, and this thing has like beam sabers and beam axes off the galore.
Beams.
And it's a very big molten suit. So it's probably like 3 times the size of this thing.
Don't cancel.
The Tolkis 3, with its improvements, as we mentioned before, comes with a bigger shield. Epion's heat rod has been embedded to it. It comes with the Gundam Vulcan cannons, and its Dober gun has been replaced with a Mega Blaster.
Let's just call it the Kurosawa gun from like Armored Core. That's how
This
it's
cannon is pretty much on par with Wing Zero's twin Buster rifle. So this thing can destroy a space colony.
MO3, baby.
With just one shot, and it also comes with the standard beam sabers. But again, the Tolkis 3 also has it's actually questionable if it has the zero system because that was never actually confirmed in the movie. If it has the zero system,
I think it was just based off the Epion and the Togis combined, I think.
Yeah.
yeah, that's
all
what it was.
Everybody was Super Saiyan about that.
But it's still debatable though if it does have the zero system. It's not.
Was that Gundam?
I have something to let's go to the vote because I have something to bring up after this vote. Okay.
All right. Well, wait. Let's go on to the vote. Again, the other iconic thing, the Tolkis has its speed despite how much stuff the Sazabi has. So we have, but even though speed, Zex has the all-range attack. So he can send funnels on Zex. So this is going to be a close
luck
one.
blocking that guy.
So right now it's 2 versus 1.
Yeah, but
With Zex in the lead.
Epion Togis.
All right, let's get a show of hands here. Sazabi.
Wow.
11. Tolkis 3.
Anything better than Togis 3?
12, 13. Oh, Zex wins!
There you go.
I voted for Togis, but I really thought the vote was going to go the other way. I'll ask my question anyway. Same fight, Trace Kushrunada is in the Togis 3.
No.
God, no, why would you do that?
You lose
You notice I did
right away.
mention the Tolkien's 2, correct?
You lose right away. She's good, but you lose.
On something.
All right, like, and
let's
we
go,
still
my
have,
student.
we still have another 20 minutes here. Anyone want to add anything? Because now let's just go into general discussion here.
Well,
But no. Not
Let's
yet.
see.
Oh, is that what you
Till
think
the
it
end,
is?
till the
That's what I
end.
think it is? Okay.
Yeah, it's what you think.
His power is this
All right,
big.
you.
see, from what you've actually explained about the games actually coming to the west side, I know on the east side, Gundam Extreme, actually, Extreme Versus, it's not on the PSP, it'll be on the PS3 now. It's been out for about, I guess, what, a year now?
Yeah, it's been out a year. It was originally an arcade game. It's has anyone ever played an old arcade game called Virtual On?
That's on the
Anyone? Yeah, there's a few people. Besides the people.
Not you guys.
Yeah, it's pretty much what it is. It's a Gundam fighting game, and it's a very competitive game in Japan. They actually have national tournaments for this thing. You can take any Gundam from any movie, manga, or television series, or OVA and duke it out against friends. It's usually set up as 2-man teams, or you can do it 1-on-1.
And there is a beta version of a Gundam game right now. It's called Gundam Breaker.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I have seen
Yeah.
the trailers.
You have to have a Japanese
Customizable
PSN.
everything. I got a
That's
really
great.
broken
I recommend
vanilla
not to wear
mobile
pants,
suit with Master
because you
Ace
will mess them up.
boost.
All right.
If you want to actually have an actual simulation, you can choose these two because they are selectable in the game and duke it out.
Oh yeah, I forgot. He
Best
is on
Gundam series, go.
G.
G Gundam.
Anyone at all? Does anyone want to suggest one?
It's a tie between 0083
G
and
Gundam
Gundam
Z.
Z. Probably 0083 for me. What's yours?
You actually put Seed up there?
Hey, it's a guilty pleasure.
I didn't say it was the worst one, but you actually
G Destiny.
Not Destiny! That is the lowest of low!
That's the worst.
Super Defense. I thought Turn of Gundam was low.
It goes like G Gundam, C Destiny, Dragon Ball Evolution.
What?
I put that on a lower bar than G Savior and Gundam Force. That's how low I mark it. That's how much I hate
You know, in
it.
my opinion, I like, the Chibi cartoon,
Hands down. Hands down.
Go to
Done.
bed.
I'd-
Go to bed.
I watched
I'd
that.
say that the best, I'll put long series in quotation. By long, I mean more than 20 episodes. The best long series, as far as I'm concerned, is Gundam 00.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
The best,
It really set the bar.
The best
for
new
the
one.
best of the short series would be 8th MST.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the most realistic, to be honest.
Yeah,
The best
you're
old
right.
series.
It's as realistic as a regular
Dies.
anime can get.
Things die in 8th MST.
It's good. I'm just
It was just one thing.
There's still a lot.
Was Argoland? It's like,
In 8th MST?
yeah, right.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
okay.
You're there, you had
If
something
you
to
put your
say.
reactor in it, it's gonna go
Dragon
off.
Ball Evolution better than Gundam Savior?
We asked that. Were you here earlier? We asked that earlier.
I just wanted to get
Oh, actually,
an
I
opinion.
didn't really give an answer for that, did I?
Which one's better? Or which one's less
One
bad?
is worse.
G Savior's less bad.
No, I got an answer.
Oh, you have an answer.
Yeah. Out of both of them, King of Fighters.
Out of all three of those, Double Dragon.
Legend of Chun-Li.
I actually think Birdemic is one of the greatest movies of our time.
The Tekken movie.
I think it's safe to say we're done.
Alrighty, anyone else want? Oh,
We can do a
panel on all the worst.
So it might be a little late here, but did anyone else watch Gundam Age, and what did you think of it?
What the hell was Gundam?
Gundam Age. All right, so we have
Good
enough
idea,
time to
but
discuss
more
Gundam
execution.
Age. What its strongest point was, it was supposed to tell the story of 3 protagonists in 3 generations of the family in this 100-year war. Unfortunately, at the same time, its greatest strength is also its greatest weakness because if they made it a 75 episode running series instead of the standard 50, it would have been better because they would be able to fit in a lot more. But instead, the first generation was okay because it was more of the introductory phase to the series. And then when it got to the second generation, it became Zeta. Unfortunately, it was very short, which was a flaw with that one. And then when it got to the third season, it had a good start. And then it started to turn out like Gundam Seed Destiny in the final quarter.
It did.
What about Gunplay?
Yeah, I'm sorry. They introduced one of the. It had an episode where they were cramming in so much. They put in a character just bum flipping nowhere and just trying to drive her name into your skull 30 times in the episode. And one of the most OP characters in Gundam history. Like, she didn't even need a mobile suit. There were like 5 Psycho-based mobile suits with remote-controlled guns. And this character comes out of the blue, goes berserk, and it's not even the mobile suit. This is her alone taking control of all the weapons in the field.
American.
And then, thank God, somebody killed her. It was that.
So what was her name again?
Huh?
What was her name again?
Gerard Springer.
Wow.
Literally, the whole episode, they just say her name 30 times.
It was in the title
They
of the
drive
episode.
it.
Maybe she was a good lay.
Speaking of horrible women in Gundam series, Serai. What was the? I forgot. It's been so long since I've seen 00. The girl in the fake Trans Am Gundam that blew up the wedding party because they were happy.
Nina Trinity.
That one.
Nina Trinity. You know, I'm really glad. I'm really glad.
Fuck that.
I'm glad when Louise just took her bubble rubber, just grabbed her and died.
Yes, so sad.
I'm so happy she died.
So let's take your legs and spread
It only
them.
took-
Seriously, why do you understand?
What
look at those people. They're happy. Fuck them.
What?
So
I'm really glad she died. Oh, let's look at this. Everyone's favorite character from the Gundam franchise.
Soma.
Wu Fei.
Hey, that's a nice. That's a good one.
Because he didn't care.
It's lock on.
And then manga.
That's lock on. High five over here. Yes.
For me, I'm still gonna go with Kira. I like Kira.
Don't go with Jesus.
Lock on is great.
See, Justin, you made him Jesus. Wasn't he Justin? I liked him when he was in
Say that every day.
One of the worst Gundam characters I've ever seen was Lock-On's replacement, who I only refer to as Lock-On.
Brother now.
Well, I'm a twin brother. Like I'm just like, go away, Lock-Off. I hate you. Couldn't Lock-On just be dead? Did he have to like kind of come back as his twin? By the way, spoilers.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we should have mentioned that at the beginning of this channel. Let's see. All right, we went with favorite character. Let's go with favorite villain. I think we kind of narrowed it down.
I mean, Zex won, but everyone loves.
Oh wait.
Zex won 3-1.
All right. Let's have a vote for favorite villain here. Char, just in general. Wow, only 2 people. Wow.
Char's good.
3 people, 4 people.
Char's good. I'm not gonna lie.
5. That makes me okay. Zex.
Zach's halfway.
he's like
Wow, 1 person.
He's like anti.
We just had 2 people. We had this whole debate, and now everyone's like, Matt, all right.
I'm not gonna lie. Gato.
Who?
Gato from.
Oh, I don't know. Yeah.
Because in my opinion, he did it. It was like a Final Fantasy VI one. It was like, yeah, I got a Gundam. So what? It's just like, and he left.
So
He actually succeeded. I'm
He
like,
actually
that's cool.
succeeded. He actually blew up.
One thing I have to say about Zex though is that he was about as much of a villain as Wu Fei.
Wolf Fei was a villain?
Yeah, he was.
Oh, yeah, that's
Endless
right.
Waltz.
Endless Waltz. He
Oh,
just
wait.
went complete.
You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, Zex always like something total pacifism. And then something in total pacifism. Aren't you blowing people up?
Yeah, and then he'd be like, well, I put on my mask because that's what I'm going to be like this. And when I take it off, I'm like this.
Yeah. Clear character change. Like I Gundam Wing was the first one I watched, and the first one like it was like every American's first Gundam was Gundam Wing, and like I really enjoyed it. But like, did anyone else feel that Gundam Wing was a little bit up its own ass in terms of look how deep we are, all the symbolism we have. We're so scarred.
Then came the Yowie.
Well, that's a good point.
Cute-looking anime boys and their brooding, like it was just a recipe for.
Gundam 00 tried to go with that trend again, trying to appeal to the female audience, but not as much as Gundam.
No, well, they had a good reason for the yelling because most of the girls were either about war, peace, or just flipping the hell out. So they really weren't about dudes.
Make yaoi not war.
Yeah.
I think I'd rather
Yeah,
make
those
war.
Gundam Wing voice actor battles are pretty
It's
good.
like, I love war. Look at this. Explosions. Guns.
War sucks, but look at the
All right,
alternative.
so we've already gone over favorite character. Favorite Gundam. All right, everybody's favorite Gundam. Oh wait, I heard Crossbones. Who's it? Oh,
God Gundam.
God Gundam.
Are you actually debating?
I am actually debating. Wait,
Max Gundam.
Epion. Because he's a beast in the
Like for
game.
me, I love
I can agree with that. I have seen the
I like
footage.
Optimus Prime.
Complete beast.
Anthony, what was your
Optimus Prime.
favorite? What was your favorite Gundam?
Megatron.
Season 1 Double O Gundam.
Turn to
Oh,
go.
Exia?
Yeah. Season two. Somebody put in the Game Shark, and then unbalanced it.
Yeah, that Trans Am system. There's
Tequila
no
Gundam.
block of
Well, you had Trans Am.
Because you get drunk while driving that thing.
I guess I went there.
It worked. I can't say anything.
Strike Gundam. I like the Strike because it's
Strike Man.
yeah,
Bams.
it's popular. It's the lighter zero Gundams. It's amazing.
I also really
But
like.
that and the Freedom.
I also have a soft spot for heavier arms.
Oh, I was so surprised. He's like, what makes it like 2 guns? 4 guns.
Yeah.
Heavy.
At the age when I saw Endless Waltz, I thought the way to make anything better was to add more guns. So heavier arms was like, yes! That's the best Gundam, and that's more guns!
It's called extending.
See, before I had guns, and now I have more guns, so I can.
Heavier arms.
Which is every 11-year-old's philosophy. My gun has guns, and then those guns have guns on them, and then there's a knife.
Your arms never had the knife. It got good.
You didn't need a knife.
Didn't need a knife,
It had
guns.
more guns.
It just had the so when it ran out of ammunition, it would wear the circus mask and just do acrobatics. To fight
I mean, it's called Gundam.
Check
Actually, I think you would actually take away heavy arms ammunition. It could actually be a competitor in G Gundam.
You would not bring that in G.
Well, he's not an ammo.
You know, you gotta wonder how Tro is able to get to do the backflips and everything, but because it's not a mobile train, it's not Gundam Connect. It's actually doing it.
It's Virtualon.
Oh jeez, yes.
Yeah, G Gundam. Let's think about the cockpit system. G Gundam. We forgot to cover that. Where all Gundams, you're in a seat just operating it like this. G Gundam, it's a Connect. It's like, yeah, you get to mimic what I do.
Hey, you're playing Dragon Ball right now.
Yeah, they put the horse.
And it's 100% successful because they don't use Microsoft. It's not Windows.
Did they power up?
That's why they
G
only
Gundam
have one pilot.
Tomoon did get a brand new Gundam that was like more powerful. Than
No.
He went
I
from
mean,
shining to burning.
I didn't say. Yeah, I know. I didn't say upgrade. I said did they like power up? They're like, oh, I'm gonna make a
It's gonna be like
power.
four times.
I don't remember how it was.
Shining bigger.
They turn gold. The Gundams would turn gold. That is the Super Saiyan of Gundam.
I read all that stuff. Like, why would you even need all that stuff?
Kamehameha?
And the one thing I said when I had Xbox 360, if they make a system,
Not making a D&D
you
joke.
have
No
to
one
have
likes
internet.
it.
Let's
I'm
see.
not gonna
Anyone
fucking
want
get
to
it because Xbox One good as internet.
All right.
What?
Why? Why can't I just pop in the game and play my?
Oh, here.
So,
Okay,
guess
one
what?
last
You
thing.
bitch.
What was everyone's favorite comic?
bitch.
What is that?
We played it. The lock on death scene. That's one of the greatest moments in like anime.
Okay, that's
Take
yours.
this going
but-
for you though.
My favorite part
If I had a Gundam, I
I'm
would.
a young boy gets like hot young
You, sir.
In the 8th MS team where he like rips off his own hand and like, throws it at
Yeah.
him.
Oh, yeah. On the go. That was pretty badass.
I got one.
All right.
It's also an 8th MS team where Shiro takes out the enemy mobile suit with a ball.
Oh, yeah, that was awesome. All right. You in the back there.
Last question.
The final battle between Sean and Alvaro, G Gundam versus Davi.
That was because they lost all their weapons and then they kind of went kung fu. All right.
He likes RX.
And on that closing note, oh wait, and silence. All right. On that closing note,
And then double after that one.
Yeah.
Open Gangnam Style.
everybody dance. And you all thought it died.
I'm cool with it.
Raise your hand if you actually thought they were saying Gundam style when they first came out. Everyone! What? Raise your hand if you actually thought they were saying Gundam style.
See, she got what's the funny thing?
The video when they had the one with the head plaster on the side. That was like the best one.
So Reboot had Gundams.
Yes!
Alright.
I would watch it.
Alright guys, thanks for coming. Final note, if you run into a 15-year-old child, do not invite them to your engineering pit to see your Gundam.
We are
They will jack it so quick.
We'll be handing